Honorable Minister for Civil Aviation, Shri Ashok Gajapati Raju, Honorable Raksha Raju Mantri, Shri Rao Inderjeet Singh, former Chiefs of Naval Staff, Admiral Talyani, Admiral Arun Prakash, Admiral Suresh Mehta, senior officers, Flag Officer Commanding in Chief, West Naval Command, flag officers, senior officers from the other services, our distinguished delegates and participants from overseas, captains of industry, distinguished guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. At the very outset, let me accord a very warm welcome to the Honorable Minister for Civil Aviation and the Honorable Raksha Raju Mantri for having spared their valuable time to be with us this morning for the seminar on naval aviation, which has been organized to celebrate the birth, the growth and the achievements of naval aviation. Your presence, sir, will certainly widen the canvas of this seminar to discuss wide-ranging issues related to the requirements of the armed forces and the aviation sector. It is my proud privilege to address this august audience, which represents the collective wisdom of aviation experts under one roof. When the first sea land aircraft landed at Kochi on 4th of February 1953, the Indian Navy grew its wings, and over the years, the Fleet Air Arm has grown from strength to strength, with its wings growing stronger with each passing decade. Today, the Indian Navy operates two operational aircraft carriers, the Virat and the Vikramaditya, with the Sea Harriers and the MiG-29K aircraft embarked. We also operate the long-range maritime patrol and reconnaissance and the anti-submarine warfare aircraft, the PAI, a multitude of helicopters including the recently inducted Air Early Warning Kamok 31 helicopters and UAVs. The credit for this consistent growth of the Fleet Air Arm must go to the pioneers, our illustrious predecessors who had the vision to sow the seeds of naval aviation within the first decade of our gaining independence. I would like to take this opportunity to thank our former chiefs, Admiral Talyani, Admiral Arun Prakash, Admiral Suresh Mehta, and the great eagles of their time for having nurtured the fledgling air arm with foresight and persistence over the years. As you're all aware, India is essentially a maritime nation with a natural outflow towards the seas, and the country sits astride busy sea lanes of communication over which nearly 100,000 ships transit every year. The Indian Ocean has emerged as a global economic highway and the world's center of gravity in the maritime domain in the 21st century. As a maritime nation, India has vast maritime interests because these have a direct relationship with the nation's economic growth. The Fleet Air Arm of the Indian Navy plays a vital role in protecting these maritime interests. Our long-range maritime patrol aircraft keep vast areas of the Indian Ocean, which is our primary area of interest, under surveillance. They also have capability for surface strike and anti-submarine warfare. Our carrier-borne fighter aircraft assist in sea control and carry out strike missions at extended ranges, and also provide the aspect of air defense for the fleet. Our integral helicopters carry out multifarious tasks ranging from surface strike, anti-submarine warfare, special operations, air early warning and utility role. Closer to the coast, our short-range maritime reconnaissance aircraft and the UAVs keep our exclusive economic zone and the coastal areas under surveillance as part of our coastal and offshore security requirements. In the recently concluded annual theatre-level operational readiness exercise Tropics 2015, nearly 50 ships and submarines, along with nearly 70 aircraft and helicopters of the Indian Navy, participated, with the aircraft and helicopters carrying out various roles and tasks in an operational environment. Our magnificent men behind the flying machines remain our most important and valuable asset. It is our endeavour to impart the highest quality of training to hone their professional as well as their flying skills. We have recently inducted the Advanced Jet Trainer Hawk aircraft to meet our ongoing training requirements. It is my firm belief that our pilots, observers, maintenance and support staff are among the best in the world and known for their professional acumen as well as their dedication. We therefore aim to provide them a safe, harmonious and a happy working environment and provide them with the best equipment, simulators and infrastructure to enhance their further level of training. To keep pace with the growing requirements of naval aviation, our naval air station and airfields are being constantly upgraded as part of the comprehensive airfield modernization program. We are also adding new air stations as well as extending the runway both in our air stations on the mainland as well as in the island territories to extend the reach of our aircraft to keep critical areas of the Indian Ocean region under surveillance. Our naval aircraft repair yards are carrying out an outstanding job in maintaining a diverse number of nearly 220 aircraft, helicopters and UAVs at a very high level of operational readiness. Efforts are also on to make sure that we streamline our process for spares management by providing total asset visibility, in-transient visibility, as well as the aspect related to the maintenance aspects by utilizing state-of-the-art computers for aviation logistics management. All these initiatives are being undertaken so that we can stretch each rupee to the maximum so as to ensure optimal utilization of scarce national resources. The fleet air arm is on the threshold of transformation and is planned for an exponential growth with induction of the light combat aircraft, medium-range reconnaissance aircraft, multi-role and utility helicopters, which will propel naval aviation into the future. The blueprint of the future naval aviation is being firmly anchored on self-reliance and indigenization, in keeping with the Honourable Prime Minister's vision of Make in India. I am sure that the deliberations during the seminar will throw up innovative thoughts on how to leverage the capability of the aviation industry with suitable partnerships so that future naval aircraft and helicopters can be made in India. What we need is a synergy to get a revolution into the aviation sector, and that synergy is between the requirement of the armed forces and the aviation industry so that we can pursue the Make in India program. And therefore, it is not a mere coincidence that we have on stage today the Honourable Minister for Civil Aviation and the Honourable Raksha Mantri, who I am sure will provide the necessary impetus and provide us the guidance as well as the direction as we embark on our journey for the Make in India endeavour. In conclusion, as I reflect on the past and gaze into the future of naval aviation, I am confident that each time an aircraft gets airborne, either from the deck of a ship or from a naval air station, into the blue skies, over the blue seas, it will not only accomplish its mission with alacrity, but also provide safe and secure seas for national prosperity in the 21st century. Thank you very much, Jai Hind.